Hello, welcome to Grown Up Husky and to Cooking with the Huskies. Today we are going to make some frozen treats, some little popsicles. Remember when we made the strips from the pig ears? We're going to use those today. And we're going to use some popsicle molds, just regular popsicle molds. I got these at Walmart. They have them on sale for 10 cents each right now. Bargain shopper. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like beforehand, but we're not going to use these, of course, with the dogs because my dogs, I don't know about yours, but my dogs would chew them up and they'd be all over the floor. So you'll get these little sticks, and if you got children, then you can make popsicles later with your kids doing the same ingredients also. Anyway, so we're going to do these little popsicle things. It's a mango strawberry. I got this recipe. It's actually for humans, but I'm going to do it for the dogs because they're allowed to have the same kind of ingredients. So they're asking for brown sugar. Instead of brown sugar, I'm going to use my dog's honey. We use local honey. It helps with allergies. If your dog has allergies, try to get you some local honey. It really does help with the allergies. And you can also use the real maple syrup, not the pancake syrup like Aunt Jemima or anything, but the one that says 100% pure maple syrup. You can use that for a sweetener as well. And we're going to do strawberries. I've got some pineapple here, some mango, and some English cucumbers with the skin on. And we've got some mint leaves. My dogs personally like cucumbers. This is something that the dogs and I will snack on sometimes. And the skin on these aren't as bitter. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to need a blender. And I've got my sous chefs down here, especially Loki. And I feel bad because I keep forgetting to let them lick the bowls while I'm doing these videos because I've been so nervous trying to do these videos and stuff like that since it's kind of new for me. So they're like letting me know, hey mom. So what we're going to want to do is kind of layer them, you know, so we can get some different flavors in there, different colors, kind of make it look awesome. So I think we're going to start with pineapple. And I measured these out. It was just a small pineapple. It's 2 cups of each. So 2 cups of mango, 2 cup pineapple, 2 cups of strawberries, so about a pint of strawberries, 16 ounces, and then it asks for 12 mint leaves, but I'm not going to put that much in my dogs. They're not that crazy about mint. So we're going to kind of have the kind of recipe, just put a couple of them in there. So we're going to puree this stuff. I'm not putting any kind of juices or anything in with it. It's just going to be all fruit. So with the pineapple, I think I'm going to put a little bit of their honey. Because Davie Jones hasn't been eating his honey. I don't know what kick he's got on lately, but this is a sure way to get him to get his honey in. So we'll put some honey in there. Like I said, you don't need a lot. Because you know, this fruit's already sweet, and we don't want our dogs getting too fat on us. And then our vet telling us, hey, you gotta lose some weight. They already say that to me about Ziva. So I really watch what I give Ziva. And cucumbers are actually really good if your dogs are overweight. Cucumbers and green beans help them lose weight. So just in case you didn't know that, we can even just do popsicles with just some of these in there. And that way they'll get something, you know, but not all the calories. So I'll blend this and I'll be right back. Okay, I pureed it a little bit, and now I'm going to put a couple of mint leaves in there. Like I said, my dogs aren't big and crazy on the mint leaves. I just want to puree it a little bit because I don't want to puree too much of this in there. I mean, I don't want the mint to... I want it to look chunky in there. I can't even talk, I'm sorry. I see you, Loki Bear. It's mint. You want to try one? You want to try a piece of mint? I don't like it. See? He just turned his nose. Alright, so we're going to put that in. Alright, let's see how this turned out. Okay, so yeah, we got creamy consistency. We're going to put it back in its bowl and set it aside so we can get all our stuff pureed here. I'm going to go rinse this out real quick, and I'll be back so we can do our next one. You want to taste? You can't have the legs. Do you want to taste this right, Loki? You want to lick? You guys want to lick? Did I not put enough of your honey in there to make it yummy? Anybody else want some? Okay, let me go rinse it out. Okay, so now we're going to do our strawberries. And I might try a little bit of this maple stuff. I've never used it with a dog, so we'll see how it goes. I was reading up on sweeteners that dogs can have. So this is one of the ones I found. And something that someone used in an all-natural dog food recipe, or dog treat recipe, I mean. So I asked my vet about it just to make sure, because just because someone made treats with it, I'm still kind of, I want to double check, so I'm one of those weird people. Okay, so we got that in there, and we're not going to put any mint with the strawberry. Okay, so we are going to put our mangoes in. And again, I'm going to use their honey. Hold on, sweetheart. Then let me get this going and we'll try it. I like where we get this honey because their beehive is right there on their property. So that's as local as you can get, I guess. It's right up the street from us. You want it to be local as far as in the same town that you live in, the same city. As local as you can get it. Because it's the pollen that the bees are getting that's going to help with the allergies. Alright, so let's get this one going. Alright, let that go a little bit, and I'm going to throw in 2 mint leaves. Alright, so now we are going to do our cucumber. And I don't know if you guys have ever had English cucumber, but if you slice it, even if you peel it a little, and slice it up and put it in your water, it's really good. And it's also really good with mint. Mint and this in your water. It's really good. So we're going to put little small leaves in there. And since these are supposed to be, yeah, I think I'll put this in there. This is supposed to be a sweet summer treat. We'll put a little bit. Like I said, I've not used it before, so let's see how they like it when it's all done. This is, like I said, the first time making this treat. Okay, so now we have all this ready. And it says to fill a quarter way and then freeze it for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to put another layer, freeze it for another 10 minutes, and so forth. And I guess when it gets about 3/4 of the way is when it wants you to put your popsicle sticks in. But we're going to use, again, we're going to use our pig ear sticks. So let's put our pineapple in there. And this is something fun that if you have children that your kids can help you do. I bet they would love helping to do this. They might even help them eat it. So I'm going to go pop these in the freezer for about 10 minutes. We'll come out and we'll put our next layer in. Okay, so we're back. We let this sit in there for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to put in some strawberry. Okay, so we got our strawberry in there. That's how it's looking so far. We're going to put those in for another 10 minutes. If nothing else, it's going to look pretty cool. Now we're going to put our mango in. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. Kind of neat, isn't it? I'm not sure. I think this is going to be a little heavy, or I would have tried to maybe put it on there as well. I guess we can give it a little try to see what happens. Well, it seems like the mango is heavy enough to hold the cucumber, so I'm going to go ahead and top it all off with the cucumber. And I'm going to put the pig ear in there next. And we should be able to let it freeze overnight now. Okay, so that's what our little popsicles look like now. Pretty neat looking. So we're gonna take our pig ear pieces and just stick them down in there. So there we go. We've got our popsicle sticks in. And how about that? We didn't buy any kind of treats. We made all of this, sticks and all. No rawhides, nothing store-bought except for the actual food part. And the dogs are going to be so happy. They're going to be healthy. And no recalls on what we're making. So I'm going to put this in the freezer overnight and we're going to check them out in the morning. Okay, so the dogs' popsicles are ready. Look how yummy those look. Oh, those actually look pretty good. With the leftovers, I made the little popsicle sticks. They kind of look like cheese sticks, actually. So with the leftover that I had last night, I went ahead and did this up. So I have the dogs here in the kitchen with me because I didn't want them to go off in the other room. And let's see how much they like them. Let's see if they're delicious to them. You guys ready? Zaria's already sitting. You wait your turn. Tony, wait your turn. Zaria, do you want one? Who else is going to sit? Tony? Not too sure about him, I guess. Ziva, can you sit, please? Thank you. There you go. Let me turn this camera so you guys can see them. Okay, who's next? Let's get the littles. Sandra, come here. There you go. Here, who wants another? Who wants a popsicle? Can we sit? Good job, Chesty. You gonna try it this time? No? Here. Can you sit, Loki? We're not wanting to listen to our rules today, are we? Can we sit? No? Here, Darla. I'm not too sure about these popsicles. I don't know if this is a hit with them or not. Ziva, mommy closed off the room in there. You gotta stay in here, baby. Well, I guess they're not gonna like these as much. It was super hot today and now it's pouring rain within 30 minutes. There you go. No? There, give it a try. Here's Zaria. Come give it a try. Here, Davie Jones. Davie Jones, you want to try another one? You want to just take that one? They want the pig ear part of it. Here you go. There you go. I got a feeling I'm going to be cleaning up a mess on the floor. They're not liking the popsicle part. I've got extremely picky dogs, can you tell? Let's move this camera so you guys can see them. Tony is eating his. Z-Girl is eating hers. Zaria, are you sure you don't want to try one? Everybody else is eating them. What you got, Darla? Is that yummy? Is that yummy, buddy? Was that good? Darla, what you got, baby girl? It's the same thing everybody else is eating, honey. What you got, Chesty Puller? Chesty, you got some yummies? Is that good? Darla, leave Davie Jones alone. You're gonna eat another one? Okay. There you go. Is that yummy? Well, I see something that I won't be making again. I don't think it was a big enough hit for my pack.